I'm Richard Lewis, reporting for CadRed.org, and I'm here at the Home Story Cup 5 with the man who started it all. It's TaKe. Okay, where to begin? I've already talked to you about this off camera, so I think it'll be good for the people at home to kind of just talk on camera about it. Why would you start an event in your own home?
Because there's a lot of fun included. You can just let your friends join the place where you like to be, your home. Play some computer games, which is StarCraft 2, and in best case you have the chance to cast some of these games in your living room, and yeah, let other people have the chance to see how much fun this can be.
Talk a bit about how it got started. I mean, you couldn't have imagined it would ever be as big as this one when you started, because it was just you and a few friends drinking beers, right?
Right. It was Soccer, Hasu, Red, a few more, someone like, let me think about it. Oh, Rotterdam for sure.
Yeah, don't miss him up.
Yeah, it was me and it was the Muslim. I think that's it, like 6 people. And we all knew each other from like old times, Warcraft 3. We met at several events. We all played, beside Red, played Warcraft 3. So we knew each other for a long time. And yeah, I had like a small flat, which is like, it was okay for one person, like 55 square meter. It was kind of okay as long as you just lived there. And yeah, I asked him to just have some fun. Let's grab a beer. Let's probably just have one computer, webcam, and cast these games we play in a small tournament we just play for us. Yeah. Just have some fun. Invite some players online, so we have a full grid. Mm-hmm. And that's how it's actually started. It was like a 2 days event. We had tons of fun. The viewers had tons of fun because there were so many insights in the event, like about the personalities, but also about the game, like deep inside casting, and people enjoyed it. We had a lot of fun. That was really important to us because we just wanted to spend like it's not like a free weekend, but it didn't feel like, oh, we have to do it. It was just have fun and play it, and that's how it started. And yeah, this is when Home Story Cup was born.
So, in all honesty, right, how much of you wanting to grow it and make it bigger, how much of that was about serving the community and how much of that was about serving yourself?
Serving myself?
Yeah, as in, because, you know, if you have, I mean, that can cut both ways. I don't just mean financially, yeah. I mean the fun, you know, the fun aspect, but obviously the financial aspect as well.
About because it started all with fun. Yeah. Because we didn't want to make money out of that, we just had fun. This was everything about that to just start it, everything, and still my philosophy still is, it's all about the gamers here. Still, whenever I can help them, I will do it. And for sure, it's a huge community thing, but to be honest, I still do it for the players, because I love the players. I know so many of them like for a long time already, and some I met at Home Story Cup 2, some before, some I knew from Warcraft, some I met at Home Story Cup 3, but I think most of them I knew already. There are always like 1, 2 new faces. It's like the upcoming guys getting invited to Home Story Cup and get the chance, like Snoot, for example. It was nice to have him here. So yeah, basically it is still about the fun. For sure we want to make some money, which is really important to just run the whole business. I got employees finally. Yeah. They helped me to just make this happen because it's growing and growing, and we have regular shows every week. But still, yeah, sometimes I feel because I really don't want to lose it, this philosophy that it's more important to have fun and make the other players happy. But for sure I also want to make the community in every single way it's possible happy, but I know whenever the players are happy, the community will be happy. Yeah. So I just care about them. It sounds stupid, but no, not stupid, but it sounds weird. But I know when the players are happy, the community will be happy. I'm totally sure about that, because it's what the community wants to see: happy faces. Okay. And yeah, did I miss anything?
No, I think it's very thorough. I want to talk just a little bit more. I know it's crude and like British people don't like to do it. We don't like to talk about money. I think in esports, it's a really taboo subject to talk about money. Were you surprised that when you said, I didn't make as much money as I wanted to from the previous Home Story Cup, everyone said, yeah, you know, good on you. You should make money from this. You're doing a good job. Were you surprised that people were that kind of welcoming to the idea of you profiting from this, or are you not surprised because, you know, you've always been honest about it?
It's like, it's like a mix. I think yes, I deserve to make money out of that because I try to make it like it looks so chilled. It looks so like probably even a bit unprofessional sometimes because they're like people who drink sometimes, but still in the end it's a really professional product. Like look, we start every day in time. We have tons of equipment here. We have a crew behind it, and everything runs smoothly. I mean, yes, yesterday we had some trouble with our system, the tournament system, but yes, this is the Home Story Cup. But in general, this is a fucking professional production. I think we have one of the best production with the budget we have. Probably the best with the budget we have in the whole world. For sure there's like better productions. No, like we don't even have to talk about it, but they invest like 10 times more money. And for that reason, I think we work our asses off. Like, I work every week, 7 days. I put everything I have into it. I put all my money in it. I saved like in the last years before, even from gaming, from Warcraft 3, I saved like 20k, something like that. I invested everything I had. I took a credit just to have more money to just put everything here. And yeah, I work every day. I have people working for me more than every average guy would work, and not for good money, just for like it's enough to live from that. So I think yes, I have to make money out of that, and I think everyone deserves it who just do a good job and believe in what he does, and yeah, I do that.
In terms of kind of your position within the scene, I mean, like you're a legend in sort of, you know, a lot of the German players' eyes, no doubt about that, and I think across Europe you're really well regarded. I mean, is that something that it seems very easy to be like for people to be critical in the StarCraft 2 scene, and yet I've never seen any flack or abuse come your way. How do you be so effortlessly well liked? How is it you manage that where other people fail?
I think this is what I do is a product which comes from the community and is for the community, which is really important. You need to be honest. Whenever I drive a nice car, I will let the people know. I don't even drive a car. I never had a car in my whole life. I rent some nice cars already. But yeah, I think being honest and tell the people what you do and how much time you invest. They should also know whenever you like have a good life out of that, and then you deserve it. I
think one of the coolest things you said when we were talking privately was you said that you could have just put $20,000 as euro, sorry, as the prize fund, and pocketed $5 for yourself, but you wanted to match the DreamHack fund. So you know, you can tell us a bit about that as well.
Yeah, right. You're right. So that's why I still believe in everything, and I just always ask myself, like every few weeks, or like probably 1 month, 2 months, ask myself, okay, did I change? Because there's so much pressure, there's so much work. Sometimes I miss time to just think about my whole life. You know, like, oh wait. Do I okay, I don't meet my friends enough, stuff like that, but also about work, like everything. And then I think about work. Okay, do you still do it because you love it? And then I think about it, like, man, I just, without thinking about the money, I just said no, 25. There's no doubt about that. Like, I want to have 25. I have the chance to raise it. And in the end, I did like calculation for this Home Story Cup. I invested €10,000 more than I thought I would, but I still thought it's okay, it's worth it. And I still got like winnings out of that, so I'm okay. Yeah, so I'm happy with that because I still feel okay. I do it for everyone, not just for me. Not just to get 5K out of that and have a nice holidays afterwards. I really would like to have that. I actually go to holidays right after that, like 2 or 3 weeks. Go to my best friends to Palma de Mallorca, nice. Just for a week. But it's okay. We have a lot of fun there, I'm sure. And yeah, but. No, why should I not invest the money if it's worth it? And I think it is.
In terms of how big it's already getting, I mean, on the 5th installment, are you ever worried that if it gets bigger, it's not going to be a Home Story Cup anymore? It's going to lose its unique charm. And if you are worried about that, how are you going to keep it so small when so many people want to be involved?
Yeah, I'm afraid of that, for sure, because I know it changed already. But you have to decide at some point, like, how big should it be and what happens if it's becoming bigger. First Home Story Cup for sure this was like, this will never happen again. For sure, no. But we are still at a point where it's a cool atmosphere, people chilling around, we have cool talks, we have crazy talks, funny things happen. Comic is coming over, he's like the biggest patriot for the Polish guys.
Yeah, absolutely.
Everyone got like signs on his faces with the Polish flag, stuff like that. So crazy stuff is happening. But yeah, there's more technical stuff, there's a bigger crew, so some stuff changes, there's more pressure on me. So I feel like, okay, I have to push people to do a good job. Yeah. But I still want them to have fun, you know. Yeah. But I'm so critical, like at myself, but also at the people who work for me, that you will always see that if I see a problem, I really want to fix it right away, like instantly, because I want to have a good show. Don't want to have someone to be just not happy. So. First Homestuck was a bit different. I just did it, and if something didn't work, like the stream was off for 10 minutes, we didn't care. We just said, okay.
Get another beer out the fridge.
Yeah, give me a beer. And Saka was like, we could fix it. Give me a beer. And then like, okay, cheers. And then we just drink, and then, okay, yeah, I restart, and then it's working. This won't happen again. But still, I think, yeah. Next Homestuck Cup won't be bigger. It's winter, there's now outside area. Will be the same flat for sure. But yeah, I try to take care of that, and I think we need to, like, I mean, there's no more space in the flat anyway. We can't. It
is pretty rammed already, you know?
Exactly. We can't just make it bigger anyway. At least not inside. The only thing I would probably do is having more space outside for people. So probably have like a screen outside and people can watch it in the summer. I wanted to do that this summer, but the fucking city doesn't allow it for the second time for no reason, by the way. There's some old guy, like 62.
Is that the guy with the whistle and the hat that was here the other day?
No.
Oh, you mean in the council? Not that guy, right? We'll talk about him in a bit. Like he interrupted. Yeah, he interrupted an interview the other day. You're not even going to believe it.
No, it's just a city. The government, like some people there, doesn't allow it. Yeah, but this is the maximum I would do. I'm pretty sure about that, and I think this would be cool. Like in summer, good weather, and then it even becomes more Homestuck Cup again, because I would like to have barbecue outside for all the fans.
That'd be sweet.
And they can grab beers here, get cokes, and have some cool barbecue. And probably even the players would join from time to time, eat some stuff with them. I think this is still cool, but this is like the maximum of Homestuck Cup. Whenever I would like to do something bigger, I would just do a new product, which is nothing to do with Homestuck Cup.
I noticed as well, it's like no, we'll just let him go by. Sorry, nice, loud, pretty loud. I noticed there's no security. Yep. You have no security here, and yet it's your home. It's an open door. Yep. People can just walk in and out, and you seem completely unfazed by that. Are you not worried at all?
Not at all. It's crazy. People mentioned that quite some time already. Like even my friends, like Dennis, are you not afraid when there are like 200 people outside? Did you ever see someone going inside who's not supposed to be?
No.
Not a single time. This atmosphere is so nice. Everyone has respect. I've seen different tournaments where fans went crazy. I remember one event in China where Grubby had to run away. He ran out of a window somewhere. So many Chinese guys want to have signs, and he was like, "What the fuck?" He just ran away. This won't happen here. People are really big fans over here, and I want signs, yes, but they're respectful. And yeah, I have big guys working for me.
Yeah, I did see a few of those.
Yeah, so no, I'm not afraid, and yeah, as long as I do Homestuck Cup like we do right now, it should be fine.
Have you ever got stressed out? Because it's your home, it's like, right, the way I imagine it is, you know when you run a party, and if a load of people who you don't really know are getting a bit rowdy, and you're like, just get the fuck out my house. Like, have you ever come close to like snapping and saying, look guys, you just got to get out now? Has it ever come close?
No.
Never?
Not a single.
You're just too nice?
Yeah, the people are too nice, the players are nice. You know, Homestuck Cup, we all know, I don't invite only the very best players. There's some reason for it, because I don't like some players. Like, no, that would be too much. Probably I don't like them too much, but it's more like, because they're like, the personalities are too boring. You know, like these people, probably they would be disrespectful to my flat. it's just the first impression, but also they are probably just not fitting into Home Story Cup.
Yeah.
They don't want to talk. They just sit there and play their games and then just leave. Yeah, for example, there's one German player I usually really respect a lot, which is Dark Force. He lost his games and he instantly left after that. I don't really like that because he's invited for 4 days. He gets free food, he can have a lot of fun, he can cast some games. He didn't even say bye to me. Actually, I'm his team manager on top.
It kind of sucks.
Yeah, it kind of sucks. So why would you do that? Just say, hey man, I feel bad. And I can understand it because he just lost, he didn't feel comfortable. Yeah, and I think these guys I really don't want to have at Home Story Cup because even if Idra gonna lose, he will stay, and he's known for that. Like, if he loses, he probably leaves, you know. Yeah. But he wouldn't.
Are you going to invite Dark Force back?
I'm not so sure. I will talk with him about it because people do mistakes. People have emotions. People are bored of some stuff sometimes. He's a unique guy, to be honest. Whenever you meet him, he's strange. But still, I like him a lot. Like, personally, I like him usually. But for that reason, that was like, yeah, I just like, what? Where is he? I didn't even know where he is, and yeah, that's not cool.
What's your favorite kind of memory or funniest story from? I've heard, like, and I don't know how much I can say on camera, but I've heard some pretty wild stories. I mean, you know, Stefano wilder even going on, because obviously everyone drinks and everyone has a good time, but you like to keep it all secret. I know that much. Is there anything you can tell us about that's like really funny and might shed someone in a different light without getting anyone in trouble?
It's tough. There were some fucking nice stories.
You're gonna have to give me one.
Like, these stories are kind of the same as, like, you had a lot of fun with your friends, you drank too much, and you're never gonna tell that your family.
Right, I see.
You know, and we even have like a pact. Like, do you say that?
Oh yeah, yeah, pact. Yeah, like what goes on tour stays on
some
tour.
Some players, right, I can just name the players. Like, what happened, I can't tell you, but there were Dimaga included. Rotterdam, Nama, I think Cloud, me and Hasops was still my old flat. We had a lot of fun, we had a lot of drinks, crazy stuff happens, and give me one story I could tell, I don't know. But, like, this is like, it's so bad that I can't tell, or it's like too boring to tell. There's nothing in the middle.
Yeah, yeah, exactly, extremes.
Yeah. Let me think about it.
It doesn't take a lot to be wild in the StarCraft 2 scene, though. Like, drinking and puking seems to be, like, you know, the craziest thing that can happen, when I'm pretty sure we've all done it, right?
This is a crazy thing?
Yeah, apparently so. I mean, like, you know, Stefano at DreamHack, everyone was talking about it. Again, it's just like, it's kind of normal. I think, anyway. Maybe I shouldn't say that, I don't know.
Yeah, well, I think there are not so many people puking here in my place, in general, or even before. They just drank probably sometimes in their free time, which is okay. Sorry, fuck, I don't...
No, it's okay, look, I put you on the spot. I've done this to everyone, I put everyone on the spot. So
I would love to tell you a story which is like still funny, but there's... the stuff I remember right now is really crazy, or it's like too boring.
Okay, well, what I'll do is I'll change tack then, and kind of, yeah, and say, you know, I mean, in terms of like tonight's the party, is that the bit you kind of look forward to the most? Is that the part where players really get to let their hair down, and that's the bit that kind of stands out for you?
I mean, this party usually is like that. It put us all together a bit more, like closer. For example, a good example is Adelscott. He's a French guy. His English is not that good. So for that reason, he doesn't try to speak that much. He's afraid, like, probably telling wrong words, stuff like that. Sure. But when we had third Home Story Cup, third, I think, he was here, and we were drinking some beers together. We had nice chat, and right after that, we kept talking a lot more than before, and it felt like nice. Finally, I came through with him, like he just passed his wall, you know, like, oh wait, now I can understand him. Okay, he keeps talking, he loved it, like he went open-minded a lot more. That's what I like. So this is how you start to become friends, at least, like meet from time to time, talk more in chats, like Skype and so on, and always happy meeting him, you know. Yeah, that's what I'm looking forward to.
I think one of the things I found interesting is, like, I've been to a lot of StarCraft 2 events. I know people probably think I haven't, but I have. And I never really felt like I've actually met a player. They always seem to be projecting a personality. Like they're either trying to be super professional or almost super hostile to keep you away, because they don't want to have you eat into their time or something like that. You know, they aren't themselves. Here in this tournament, I've seen different sides to everyone. I've seen Idra smiling, which I never thought I'd see. I've seen everyone playing poker and having drinks and just relaxing, and everyone's really opened up. I mean, do you ever regret not being able to kind of show that side of it to more people? Because I think people would really like that, and I think there's still this element of privacy in StarCraft 2 where people don't want to be themselves. I don't know if you agree.
Yeah, I mean, I would love to show more and more. I mean, we do already as much as possible. For sure, they want some privacy. That's why it's so chilled, because they get some privacy, they get some time to just relax. But yeah, whenever esports is growing, people want to know more about the people. Like, look at Stefano. He's probably the most famous guy, or like the guy who people talk the most about, at least, because he's winning a lot. He could even win more if he would like to, but he doesn't care. At least he shows that, like, he doesn't care, but I think he cares. And yeah, at some point, for sure, it will happen, I think. But but then it's less about friends. Then it's more like just work and publicity and all this stuff. I hope we can delay that, to be honest.
Well, final question, because I've taken up a lot of your time. I'm trying to be thorough. Right, the Home Story Cup is just a small part of what you do, I guess. You do so much. In terms of the kind of whole TaKe legacy and where you're going to go next, I mean, do you have any future plans? Is there anything that we could maybe get a little future reveal about?
Well, I mean, at some point I won't cast computer games, I think, and run the company and have people casting for me. I hope so, at least. But yeah, I think this will happen at some point. Will take some more years, I'm sure, because I love it to be around and do some shows, like just in German, to be honest. Well, we already thought about League of Legends, for example, get more people here involved, work for me, and also make cool stuff in League of Legends, because, well, I do unique stuff, and I think you can do that with any game. You just need good contacts, because this is all about, like, know the people. So you need people who know the other players and so on. I can't know everyone by just running around, being on every tournament and meet all the League of Legends players or Dota 2 players, whatever. But I think you can get good people helping you out with that, and then produce another good event in a different game and show the world that it's possible with every game. I mean, I think StarCraft is the best to do it. But I think it's also possible in different games, and I think I would also help to develop the communities, not the communities, the players themselves, to get like a better personality. There are only a few, for example, in like smaller games, you know, like Dota 2 is coming out. I think this is also a great game, which we should promote in the future, like the esport itself. I mean, it's becoming bigger and bigger already. Let's see what we can do there, but yeah, right now we focused on StarCraft 2. We have a lot of shows, and we do some stuff which is like not really into esport, like rent our studio, which is coming in the future, which is also giving me some safe money, to be honest. Like some foreign people would like to rent a studio for like 4 to 6 hours, because we have the cameras, because we have the producer stuff and all this stuff. This is cool, but yeah, I will never lose my focus on esport.
That's great. Look, and I want to say a special thank you, because obviously I know we're one of a few group of press who were privileged enough to be invited. So I don't normally thank people for going to their events, but because it's your home, I think you're due a special thank you. So thanks a lot for that. To all the people out there at caddered.org, that's the man who invited us. That is TaKe, the great guy. And stay tuned to our website. We're going to have more coverage, more video interviews, just like this one, from here at the Home Story Cup 5 in Krefeld.